and they're really hard to hit with physical attacks, so they're useful in that sense too. That said, still not very useful. Even in the back row where they're putting you to sleep. Oh no, don't do that. Don't power up the Hydra. Clear disaster. Oof. That was bad. That was very bad. That's going to kill my Siren if I let this go. So get your attack in and then run. Oh boy. Oh boy. That could have gone very bad. Count. Go after Faye. And the rest should be fine. Bolt versus Buzz. Oh, whew. Didn't give it to the Hydra this time. That's one of the only times you'll see me afraid of a fairy, okay? That's like one of the only times. Oh, and the healer was put to sleep. That's not good. That's not good at all. In fact, Petra Bane. Oh, come on! And she resists half of them. Seem familiar? And the reason why that did so much damage is because Jihad is technically not a magic attack, it's technically a physical attack. Don't kill my Angel Knight? It didn't kill my Angel Knight. Whew! And I have no more Petras. And that's considered a loss. Wow. When's the last time Bolt suffered a loss? Whew. Wow. Thankfully, without their leader, they should be weak enough that the rest of folks can handle them. Oh, we're gonna get clear disaster. Oh no! No, 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 no! Oh, she resisted it, thank God. We still have another clear disaster on the way, though. We don't have enough damage to take it out. Yeah, we're gonna have to interrupt. Unless I go next. Taking a risk. Yes! I knew you could do it, Morris. With that fairy dead, I figured that they were slow enough now that we would go first. It was a gamble, but it paid off. And now Kane versus Chan. Oh! Well, at least it's not in the back row. I was about to be very upset. Petrified? This is a bow that I got when I killed that Gorgon boss. I didn't know it could do that! Well, that's very interesting. I'm quite surprised now. It doesn't matter because she'll keep attacking the same character over and over again because I have it on attack leader. But still, that is a very interesting turn of events. And now they're leaderless, even though the leader's technically alive. And if Bolt ends up attacking them from the wrong side, he'll push that Hydra into the back row, and I'll be very upset. At least they're not... Oh! That's not good. Get a heal in, please. Life drain, you need the life, you need the life. Yes, good job, Count. Good Goblin dead. And the heal. Whew. Lots of very close calls. I knew this game had some challenge left in it. But the challenge in this game comes from the preparation, and while I'm cutting it close, my preparation is doing very well. With very minimal grinding and extra stuff outside of battles, I'm managing to keep everybody with just enough strength and power to keep up with anything they throw at me. So while I may lose a character or two, I can revive them easily enough and everybody else is fine. And he's attacking from behind. That's exactly what I didn't want you to do. And why did you get out of petrification? Seriously, you were carrying around a stone. Anyway, I'm just glad that they were weak enough that I could wipe them out that quickly, but come on! You really thought ahead to bring something for anti-petrification, despite the fact of how hard it is for me as the player to get anything with petrification. I call hacks. Actually, it's not that hard. I could have cockatrice units if I wanted. Found a snow orb. Snow orbs are pretty good. Go wipe them out. Count. Back to the stronghold. Alright, it's time to start heading folks out. So, Morris, go there. Oh, count, move. Wind. Go this way. Jody. Into the forest. Leia. This way. Kane, I'm going to hold you there because you're going to help me clean up those units that are hanging around. Ankaseth, I'm going to send you this way. And Kodro is probably going to follow. Because he can just cut through the mountains. And now they just have their weak throw a kiss. You poor gremlins. Whoosh! Just need one more hit to land. Nope. 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 Yep. At least Jihad got its heyday. Head back to the stronghold. Kodro. Hang out in the mountains, would ya? Keep going. Whew. So we can't see who's there yet, because obviously we're not close enough. Soon Count will be back at base, and he'll be able to defend it quite well. I'm gonna put Kodro here. See if he can't lure out this unit. Hey, Crystal Precision. And run the Siren back away. Get a little closer there, Morris. Go say hi. And Kodro, you haven't been able to show off for a little while. By the same vein that my unit can now be useful and do offensive actions, I think the same is true for Kodro and his unit. And after all, like I've said before, Kodro's unit is actually not, like, unbelievably overpowered anymore at this point in the game. They have 3 attacks and they're dealing like 73 damage to an Ogre, sure, per attack. But they still are basically the equivalent of 2 characters in a unit, so... not so fantastic. And they're up against a wall, so I'm just going to send Leia to clean them up. That means, Kane, you can come over and around this way. Like Ankaseth is. Alright, I'm there. And we're back in business with the Count. So I'm going to send the Count down. And Bolt... I don't want Bolt to hang out back here. I'm going to have him head down the road a little bit. Morris and Jody get closer to that town. Obviously, I'm not going to capture the town, because I really don't want to. So I'm just going to get close enough that I can order them to attack the unit without taking the town. and we finally get our first look at one of the leaders of this area, a Knight of Donica, the Gatekeeper, surrounded by Satiros. Bad sign all around. And here's the other leader. We only saw him for a second, but you might have noticed it was another Knight of Donica. Alright. Leia versus Marmalade, and then Leia will clear out the other one. I figured they were just also soldiers left. I didn't figure they were anything significant. Yay! Meridia leveled up. Alright. Next. And then Leia will join me back down in the south. Only 17 health left. Oh, these poor soldiers. I still get 17 experience from wiping out a soldier character, so... I don't know. Fang of the Fire Drake. Oh hey, she's coming out to play! This might be a mission where I only liberate one extra town, and that's kind of sad, to be honest. The fact that they still expect you to have, like, neutral units at this point in the game is a little nuts. Because it is such a snowball effect when it comes to alignment. If you get the alignment you want, it'll keep going. If you get the alignment you don't want, it'll keep going. The only way I could have neutral units at this point is if I rearranged units entirely and put, like, really chaotic characters with really lawful characters. But when you get to this point in the game, you kind of have your units set. You kind of got their ideas and their skill sets and their jobs all set and done. So you don't really want to do that. But I think it's something you have to break through at some point. Oh, I lost my priest. Counts as a win. Ouch. At what cost? Better have Jody run. Back home, Jody. Counts. Get a little closer. Morris, go there. Kodro, go down here. Ankaseth, I want to start you on the road to that fort. Why'd that unit just kind of stand there for so long? And just go after them, Kodro. Oh, too late now. Sorry, Shanique. Nom them, my pretties. Oops, crit. And that's the end of them. Ding! Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and camp as many units as I can, because believe it or not, I'm getting ready for my final approach. Once Jody gets to where I need her, so she can revive our priest, then I'm probably going to start my assault. Of course, my unit doesn't need much rest, and I need to get down there and liberate this town, so I actually have the town liberated. Hey, a Black Knight! I'll be back when something interesting happens. Alright, so my unit seemed to have found a Lifal. It's probably a claw of some kind. But I certainly didn't write it down, so oops. Alright, so I'm gonna move you there, Count. You there. Morris there. Bolt here. Get Ankaseth down there. Kane to back him up. Let's see if this Knight of Donica unit is exactly the same as the other one. No, instead it has Angel Knights. Weird. Let's get Wind over here. And myself will fight Cloud the Black Knight. Oof. Crud. This unit's actually going to be a pretty decent challenge. And at least that healing isn't wasted, because we are still hurt a little bit from the last time. Not enough to wipe out the Black Knight himself. Oh well, we guarded his attack, so he's not dangerous. Oh, and our healer's asleep. I suppose it's too much to hope for that our Elemental Pedras are ready. Yep. Oh, that crit helped, but not enough. Help my Seraph can survive. Nope. Gotta go take her back to base. Unless I have an Altar of Resurrection, which I seriously doubt. Seriously doubt. Rune plate. Interesting. I do not. Do any of you do? No. No. Leia needs rest anyway. Okay, so I'm not going to do my final assault because I'm going to have to move my unit there to liberate it and then all the way back up to resurrect my Seraph. Unless... who has... Bolt has an Altar of Resurrection. Cool. I'm going to move him to the stronghold so I can trade it to my unit. In the meantime, Morris... go say hi. So, once I get there and go inside the town, I'll cut away till after I've resurrected my team member and everything else is all hunky-dory and ready for our final assault. Alright, Gothpichi has been liberated. What's going on at Gothpichi? The progenitor has returned to save us from Lotus. So we are the chosen ones after all. We are destined to be saved. That's probably the running theme from the other towns in this place, you know? Everybody's probably real happy that Prince Yumil's the progenitor. Alright, Jody, let's revive you. And like I said, I will be back once everything is taken care of and we're ready for our final assault. Well, this is it. Everybody has their orders. They're all going after fortresses. We're going to try and hit them both as close to the same time as possible. Our first fight with the Knights of Donica. Kane gets the first whack at him. I am Lady Donica's royal servant. Stop tormenting Lady Donica. Follow her and serve her. I'm gonna go with no. Deliver my message for me, Kane, would you? Ooh! Vad took a beating. No! Oh, this is bad. Deal the damage and then run away. Yes, I might need another Ultra Resurrection. I don't know if I have another one equipped. I don't want to risk that turning into an undead, that's for damn sure. No. Looks like I'm holding back once again. So I'll be back. Assault on the bases, take 2. This time Morris is going to be the first one there, I think. Yep. Attacking the Lady Donica from the side. I wonder if he'll say the exact same thing. I am Lady Donica's loyal servant. Revolutionary Army, stay away from Winea. Do not interfere with the wishes of Lady Donica. Gonna have to go with no on that one, and darn it, I have made it harder to attack the knight. Well, a lot less damage, at least. Alright, hit him with the best magic we've got. Ooh, that was significant damage. I guess the Knights of Donica are extremely physical tanks and not magical. That means that dealt quite a lot. Oof. No elemental Pedras to help me out. Thankfully, they're word of painting my high magic defense characters, so... One more Black Knight attack should do it! Yes! That's one down. And somehow, our alignment went down despite the fact that we're fighting like the embodiment of evil. The time has come for me to shed my body. Wait, what does that mean exactly? Except for the fact that we killed you. Black Cat. Alright, I'm gonna stop everybody. Because, Fort Toytrick is neutral. Had a feeling that might matter. Stop trying to conquer it. Alright, Ankaseth against the other Knight of Donica. This one's completely exposed, so go nuts, guys. Oh, Ankaseth! Thankfully, that's not going to be enough to stop us. No crits this time. Oh! Jihad, not going to be enough? Just barely enough! Woohoo! Yes! That's both Knights of Donica down. I remember now. Our bodies belong to... Hey, wait a minute. You ever get the feeling you're being manipulated? Oh, this is bad. But that's the mission complete. So at least there's that. We got dragon armor, not that we need it. It's not very good, honestly. Unless you're using it to make a dragoon. I mean, you can only have one of those. What is the divine plan about? Tell me! The coming of the next progenitor. Legendary. Forbidden spell. You'll use the forbidden spell. We'll crush you in Lotus. There's no way out. The evil will perish and peace will once again be brought to this land. Just like the legend. It is the revival of the legend by the Chosen. This is bad. We need to take Winea now. I'm almost there. This world. Uh-oh. I don't like that sound. Zeta. She's at the heart of all of this. And we've got to do something to stop her. So, thank you very much for watching it, and I'll see you next time when we assault Winea itself.